Hi, so I'll be showing you how to cut this shape dress. You need 2 yards of Ankara. In this particular design, I'll be using two different Ankara prints. So 1 yard of Ankara print and another 1 yard of Ankara print. So folded into two. One is on top and another different Ankara is bit underneath. So we start by cutting the shoulder slope, and I use 3 inches for my shoulder slope. You can use 4, you can use 5. Just remember that the lower you go, it reduces the bulkiness in the arm hole. So here, after I've done my shoulder slope, I'll go ahead to measure the length of my shoulder, and I did 18 inches. So from 18 inches, I'll just slant my line all the way to the length of this dress. So the length of my dress will be 40 inches, and remember, Ankara comes in 45 here, so I'll make sure that the down part will be remaining at least 4 inches for my collar. So I go ahead and cut out 40 inches as the length of this dress, and from there I will trim down. So after trimming the base of my dress will be 14 inches, which will allow this person to walk freely. You can decide to make it bigger than that. From the slope of my shoulder, I'll mark 10 inches, which is where I'm notching now. This is where the sleeve is going to come out from. You can decide to make yours 11 or 9 depending, but 10, I did my 10. So I go ahead to mark the basic neckline, which for the back I did 2 inches as the length and 3 as the width. Both the front and back, I'm marking this together for the front and the back using 2 inches and 3 as the width. So here I'll open it up because it's a mix and match fabric. I'll open the center front and mix and match it. You will see now I have mix and match different fabrics, and what I did on the front is also what I replicated at the back of it. So I've already mismatched the both fabric that I'm using, and I did the same thing in the front and in the back, as you can see. And then I'll go ahead to pick one as the front. So I decided to use this as front. You can use any one. So from the shoulder, I marked 3 inches all the way to the down part. So after I've done that, I'll go ahead to trim it off. Remember, I marked 3 inches from shoulder to down on the front part of this dress. So after that, I'll go ahead to trim the neckline of the back. Make sure that it's still 3 inches because I've already joined it, so it tends to reduce when I joined initially. So this is me making sure that it's 3 inches. So I trimmed it off and make it accurately 3 inches so that it can align with the front one. So I'll go ahead to lay it very well. Make sure that the patterns are corresponding, placing the pattern of the front where it needs to be, and also laying the side pattern where it needs to be. And I'll go ahead to join them on the shoulder. So for this one, this is the collar. I mark 3 inches and I fold it to become 1.5. This part will be the front part where the buttons will come in. So I'll join them slantly using my bias style. You can also watch it on my previous videos. You will see how you join bias in a bias way. You can also decide to join it straight. So now I've gone ahead to join the shoulder of this dress. So I'll go ahead to join the side. So I decided to join the side using 1 inches, starting from where I notched my sleeve, and go ahead to mark 1 inches all the way down. You can decide to mark 1.5. You can also decide to mark half inches. It depends. So yeah, I go ahead to join this collar where the buttons is going to be. So this is a very easy part. All you just have to do is, after folding it, just join straight. Keep joining. Make sure that what you folded is enough so that you don't run out of your joining. So you just join it. Looking at what I'm doing, you can just do it. It's very simple. Then here I'll go ahead to fold the sleeve part I folded by 1/2 inch inward. So it's very simple to do this part. If you just look closely to what I'm doing, I'm just folding the sleeve inward by 1/2 inch. So when it reaches here, I'll just raise my foot up and then continue what I'm doing. So basically that, I'll go ahead to open iron to make sure that the edges are very smooth. This is very important. Yeah, so thank you for watching. It's very simple. Do well to subscribe.